Board of Regents has voted 8-1 to increase tuition at CU starting this fall. In-state undergrads will pay $572 more, and out-of-state students will pay $1,300 more per academic year. The Regents met yesterday to make the difficult decision. The tuition increase will affect all of CU's campuses, including here in Boulder, Denver, and Colorado Springs. The second-round grants will be based on population, and Colorado must reapply by July 1st, 2011. The Boulder Valley School District is thinking about dropping either fifth-grade music program to make room for other subjects, address scheduling conflicts, and to cut budgets. The district is being forced to eliminate $20 million from their budget, but parents and teachers and students are fighting to keep the program intact. Police have arrested a man accused of 20 burglaries at CSU last month. Daniel Schinner admitted to roaming campus in early evening looking for unlocked doors and windows. The items believed to be stolen were electronics and personal items, including laptops, digital cameras, and calculators. The value is estimated to be $40,000. Campus officials are doing their part in order to keep CU students safe while in the residence hall rooms. News Team's Rob Knabenbauer is live at Libby Hall. Students who have experienced a theft while currently living in the residence halls should report it to their resident advisor or hall director. There are new methods being used to stop underage drinking. News Team's Kelly Schuberth looks at how Boulder is cracking down. In Boulder, anyone caught using a fake ID could be fined up to $500 or have to spend up to 90 days in jail. Here at the Engineering Center on the 8th floor, where this window behind me will soon be open and students are going to start dropping their eggs.
Basically, the point of the competition is to design a device that will allow an egg to survive an 8-story fall, and then we test it by dropping it 8 stories. Some people just do it last night, and then, because it's just a rush job, they want to amuse themselves. Some people take it very seriously. Like, we've gotten some very impressive entries so far.
I pretty much just make like 3 octagonal spheres. So if it landed on any side, it'd be okay, and if it rotated in the air.
We invite a lot of high school kids so that we can hopefully foster in them a love and understanding of physics. And then for us college students, we spend most of our time doing battle with physics, so it's kind of an opportunity to get it back. We launch rockets and we throw things out that window up there, and it's just pretty much a good time.
Students participating in this event are from high schools throughout Colorado. Winners can possibly receive free t-shirts and maybe even a cash award. From the Engineering Center, Brooke Cummings, News Team Boulder. Thanks, guys. The new dual system has 2 streams. One accepts all paper products and the other accepts all commingled containers. The purpose of this system is to make it easier for the university to recycle products while at the same time recycle a larger amount of products.
The new enhanced dual stream has a few added functions. Mainly, one, there is the ability to capture more material at every location. So we're hoping this expands volume, because now people can put this material that they may have thrown away because it was too far away. Now it can go right there at their desk side bin. We do have an ultimate goal in the end, and we are trying to lead towards a zero-waste campus, and we saw this as the next step in the process.
We are unique. We're one of the few universities that actually has a sorting facility on campus. There's a few others that have popped up since, but yeah, we were the first to have the on-site sorting.
And you know, everyone's kind of has that bond of a common cause to, you know, help save the planet and, you know, preserve resources.
So next time you think about throwing something away, make sure you put it in the right bin. Live from the CU Recycling Center, I'm Brooke Cummings, News Team Boulder. Medical marijuana is illegal at the federal level, but 14 states have legalized it for strictly medical purposes. Colorado is one of these states. According to Colorado law, a person can possess 2 ounces and 6 plants of marijuana, but only if they have a medical card. The question is, how state and federal agencies cooperate when they are in opposite corners of the issue.
They don't work together. The federal government turns its back and the state government says, give me your tax money.
Colorado might be setting a trend for the future of medical marijuana. In Boulder and Broomfield alone, more than 100 dispensaries and 20 growing operations were granted licenses so far. And every month, the number of medical marijuana applications goes up.
Basically showing everybody else in the medical marijuana states and outside of the medical marijuana states how the responsible use of marijuana is going to look like for adults. And the politicians are going to be able to point to us, say, this is how it's done here. This is how it's done for adults with a medical condition. Why shouldn't it be like this for just regular adults? If they can go into a bar or smoke a cigarette, there's no reason why they shouldn't be allowed to use marijuana without going to prison.
Associated with marijuana is the so-called stoner stigma.
I definitely think there is a stigma. You know, people think it's just a bunch of stoners wanting to get high, and I'll admit I used to think that too, but coming into the industry and learning about it and meeting the people that are involved in it, it's totally different.
Many in support of marijuana say that it is no more dangerous than drinking alcohol or smoking cigarettes. Yet according to the federal law, even people with a medical card could potentially go to jail.
Spent 2 years in a prison, and my cellmate was a murderer. And I could just tell you that murderers, rapists, and armed robbers, they should be in prison. But plant growers, that's a waste of time.
But the future of medical marijuana is still hazy. Brooke Cummings, News Team Boulder.